How everybody doing?
Good.
There's way more people than that in here. How everybody doing?
Good.
Okay, cool. So who in here is actually going for the election? Like who's planning to win? Like who won't win? What's your name? Stand up. Huh?
Only raise your hand if you are campaigning today. If you are one of the speakers.
Oh, okay, yeah. Raise your hand if you're on the campaign. You back there, you campaigning right here? Okay. So nobody's campaigning here? To win? Oh. How about that? How y'all gonna win if nobody see you? What's your name? Hold on. I can't hear you guys. Stand up and say your first and your last name. Cassidy Gates. You say Cassidy Gates? So can I ask you a quick question before I start speaking and getting into it? What made you want to actually go for it? Like what are you running for in the first place? You running for like vice president, or you running for vice president or president? Huh? Treasurer. What made you want to run for that position?
Because together with my group together, we can make more fundraising. We can all be happier together.
Who agree with that? So everybody got her vote, right? Okay, cool. So who else is running for anything else? Anybody else going for anything else? How about you? President? Oh, you're the president. Okay. What's your name?
Aubrey.
What's your first and last name? Aubrey Mack. Okay, cool, Aubrey Mack. What's your why? Why are you doing what made you want to do it?
The reason why it made me want to do it is because I will make changes around the Boys and Girls Club and it can run smoothly for me.
You want to make changes, so you want to just run smoothly for you, correct? Who else agree with that?
What she say?
You gotta speak to your people. These are people.
The reason why I want to be president is because I want to make changes around the Boys and Girls Club, and I will make it run smoothly.
Oh, okay.
Why can't you say smoothly?
Alright, if you run it, Alright, step up here with me. Step up here, give me some room. What you running for, brother?
President.
President?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I hear that. So what's your why? Why you doing what you're doing? What made you want to run for that?
I want to run for president because I believe I can help the community.
You said what?
I believe I can help the community and the Boys and Girls Club.
You believe you can help the community in the Boys and Girls Club. Who believes that too? How many people believe in his? Wait, step back, bro. You got shout. You shout? You good? So how many people believe in what he said? These are your people. They didn't hear what you said.
I said I believe I can help the community and help our boys and girls.
How many people heard what he said? Did you hear what he said back here?
Yeah.
He's running around the floor. I'm not saying who's gonna win, who's not gonna win. Am I putting everybody winning regardless? Oh, she didn't say nothing? Oh, come on, step up to the front. Step up to the front. What you running for?
Hey everybody.
Hey, come on.
Hey,
Hold on, can I say one thing to you before you start off? I'm not putting everybody down, I'm just acknowledging this is one thing about you. I just know your first name, you already won half the room because everybody already said hi to you. So everybody's already on your side. Whatever you're going to do, you already got half the room on your side.
I'm running for president, and I'm running for president because I feel like I can help everybody in this club and to achieve their goals. And if you make it like if you fail in your classes, I can help you write your grade up and stuff like that. And I want this Boys and Girls Club to be clean. Y'all hear that? Clean. Clean. That's why I'm running for president.
Yay!
Give her a round of applause. Give her a round of applause. And did everybody hear what she said?
Yes!
Y'all see the difference? Everybody heard what she said. So right now she the Obama right now. Everybody like her. She on. All right, so y'all mind telling a little bit about my dream? What my dream is? What I did? Okay, anybody know here what an entrepreneur is?
Yes.
Oh, y'all smart. Can you tell me what an entrepreneur is? Hold on, listen.
She didn't talk.
Can you stand up and say your first and last name and what it is?
She didn't talk. She didn't talk.
I talked to her earlier. Hold on, listen. Say your first and last name and say exactly what an entrepreneur is. In your personal belief, what you think an entrepreneur is.
My name is Kamari Davis, and I think entrepreneur is someone that
Can you say one more time, Kermit, to hear you?
someone that owns their own business.
Oh, okay, correct. Give me a round of applause. All right, so I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my dream and how I executed on my dream. So one thing I heard, pretty much everybody had a little way that they said it. I come from, anybody can tell me where Maryland is on the map? Where Washington, D.C. is?
Yes.
Washington, D.C.?
Yes. It's like up north.
Is that north? Okay, cool. Virginia, okay, cool. So where I'm from, I was born and raised in a place called Baltimore, Maryland. Oh, y'all know where that's at? Cool. All right. A lot of people don't know where that's at. So I was born and raised in Baltimore. And growing up, the way I grew up, I grew up in a poverty community. But I believed in my dream so much, I executed on my dream. I only had one thing that I was good at, was making people laugh. Who want to hear the class clown?
Me, always.
Oh, we got a lot of class clowns. We got a lot of class clowns in here. Okay, cool. So let me tell you a little bit about my dream and my journey of what I've been through. So I grew up in a place where a lot of people don't dream a lot. Most people's dreams is basketball, football, or being a rapper. Being a rapper.
Oh, rapper.
Yeah. So that's like most people's dreams from where I'm from. I had one thing that I was good at with making people laugh. Comedy is the one thing that saved my life. Growing up in a situation, my mama died when I was 3. My daddy was on drugs. His daddy was on drugs. My dad. So I started thinking to myself, at 11, 12 years old, I started thinking to myself that I could be just way better men than them. All I have to do is just not be on drugs. But I always had this one thing that was on my report card consistently was chronic interferes with learning. Consistently, I just had it every year, never failed, chronic interferes with learning. And it wasn't like I was a bad kid, like I would be fighting a lot. It was just, I wanted to be the class clown. And I took one thing that I was good at, and I executed on it. I wanted to be the rapper. I wanted to play ball a little bit with my friends, but every time I tried to rap, my voice would come off real soft. So my friends would laugh at my voice. So what I started doing was, even though I was in a situation I wanted to run out with my homeboys, and I wanted to run the streets with my homeboys, and I wanted to be around all the gangsters and the goons and the goblins and all the people that was running the streets, I had one dream, to making people laugh. So to tell you a little bit, bring y'all in my space. When I was 13 years old, I caught my first charge. I had 29 counts. I was in court facing a tough situation. And the only person who was in court with me at the time was my grandmother. It wasn't no boo-boo, black, dirtball, all my homeboys. I thought it was cool. We was cool, we ran the block. Nobody was in court with me. So as I was faced with that situation, I remember thinking to myself when I was in court, how did I get in this situation? And how I'm gonna get out of this situation? Fast forward a little bit, a couple years go by, the same lady that was in court with me wound up dying in front of my eyes. And I couldn't get nothing back to show her any positive thing that I did in my life. So if you got a mom, you got a grandmom, you got an auntie, whoever raised you, make sure you tell her that you love her today. But I wish I could have had the opportunity to tell my grandmother that I loved her. So, one day, that fast forward, I'm trying to make this fast. Fast forward, time went by. I had a couple people that was like, yo, you can really make a change in the community. You can really make something happen. All you gotta do is believe in your dream. Had one guy that told me that, and it stuck with me the rest of my life. Can everybody say this one thing, this quote that always stuck with me as well as when I started executing on my dream. The quote that I had was, everybody can see, but not everybody has vision. Can y'all say that with me one more time? Everybody can see, but everybody don't have vision. What that mean to you right here, bro? Yeah. It's not a right or wrong answer. What that mean to you right here?
I mean, everybody can believe in what they want to do, but everybody can do it.
Okay, that's cool. Clap it up. That's how people comedy saved my life. Everybody in my circle around me was either getting locked up or a lot of them was getting killed. So I started thinking to myself, is either I'm gonna die in this situation falls on being in the hood, or I'm gonna die chasing my dream. Because from where I'm from, is in a place of everybody knew in the summertime, at least one person in this community, somebody was gonna get shot. So I started thinking to myself, I'd rather take my chances on the road chasing my dream so people can build, so people can know about my legacy. You know what legacy mean, bro? What legacy mean? Yes, sir.
Legacy means like something that you do all the time is what you want to do.
Is what you want to do? Okay. Alright, so what I started doing was, I believed in my dream so much, despite what any situation I was going through, despite any problem that I faced, I believed in my dream so much, I took my dream to Hollywood. So I started executing in Hollywood. I'm doing 3-4 different shows with all these different celebrities, and I'm having a great time. And I'm meeting all these different kind of actors and rappers, which was going great. But when I'm going to these different places in these different cities, everybody's only thing they ask about Baltimore, oh yeah, so tell me about the Ravens. Or so just tell me about the, tell me about the corner, or tell me about some, it was just some foolishness. So I started thinking to myself, if this is the only thing that you know about Baltimore, I need to step my game up. To show people what I represent Baltimore. I represent the kid that's in the hood that had a dream and they try to destroy it. He might be going through any type of trial or situation and he believed in his dream enough to move them out of the situation. Even through the situation when I was in my car in LA, I was homeless and broke. I didn't have anything at all. I started thinking of that quote that I said earlier, everybody can see, but not everybody has vision. In that car, when I was homeless and broke, that also created another level mentally in my mind. I started thinking to myself, how I'm gonna get out of my situation? You gotta be your own hero. So what I'm telling y'all that's running, regardless of whatever your campaign may be, you gotta step up your game right now. I already see somebody already in motion gonna win. I ain't saying who gonna win, but I know who gonna, I got a good feeling who gonna win. So what I started doing was I would tell people, don't be sorry for yourself. Whatever situation may be, don't be sorry for yourself. You gotta learn to be your own hero. In that car, even when I was homeless and broke, I created a certain level of having 150 different quotes that I created in my car. The first quote that I ever wrote was called, charge your friends up like you charge your phone up. Charge your friends up like you charge your phone up. Anybody can say that quote back? You know what that mean to you right here? Can you stand up for me, little brother? Right here. Yeah, what that mean to you?
It means that you're like filling
You gotta say first and last name, bro. I couldn't even hear you. Can you say, I couldn't really hear you, bro. Okay. My man. My man. That was good. I like that. So, when I was going through my situation, I said charge your friends up like you charge your phone up. First thing I thought to myself is, if I got 4 or 5 people around me and they on 50%, I need to figure out a way to charge them up to get them on 100%. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Everybody don't want to be on 100%. Some people want to be on 50%. Some people want to be on 25%. Everybody not meant to go with you through your dream all the time. So instead of messing around with people that's distracting you from your vision and your goals, you have to learn how to cut them off. Even though I was in LA and people was like, oh yeah, so tell me about the palm trees, tell me about this rapper, tell me about that. I wasn't even impressed with that at all in any situation. When I was homeless, I already had the vision that I was gonna make it out my situation. I already had the vision that I was gonna execute on my dream. I started consistently, regardless of my situation, when my pockets was saying I was in a situation, I was going to the library every day. I was reading every day. I was studying every day. So what I started doing was, I created a brand. My brand is called Your Passion is Your Power. Can I say that with me one time?
Your passion is your power.
So one thing I learned about myself, then a lot of other guys that when I was in LA, was I had the passion, I had the drive. Most people was really on a relaxed mode when they was in LA. Most people was in comfortable mode. Most people wanted to keep up with the lights, cameras, and the palm trees. And I was thinking to myself, I'm in a situation that most people from Baltimore never even saw in their life. So I started executing on my dream. I started printing out shirts that had my brand off of something that I thought about when I was sleeping in my car, when I was homeless and I didn't have anything. I sold over 100 of these shirts with just the words on it. I sold over 100 sweatsuits to bring me out my situation. So what I'm asking you guys to do that is running, what you plan on doing for the community? What you plan on doing for the club? I heard all y'all had kind of the same similar things. What should make, like I asked you earlier, Queen, I ain't gonna say which one I asked. What's gonna make you different than everybody else? The thing that made me different was I had passion. You can't beat this, you can't learn this in school, you can't really teach this, you just gotta have it if you're not. Leadership, you can teach different leadership qualities. Some people got it, some people don't. So what I want y'all to do right now, y'all look at as leaders, that's why y'all up here, correct?
Yes.
So I don't want to make nobody nervous, but if I ask you, what do you plan on doing that makes you different than everybody else up here? Can I ask you to start with you? Oh, everybody step back? That make everybody nervous? Okay, cool. You sit back and think about that for a minute. My thing that made me different than most speakers, most comedians, most people that even was in the entrepreneurship field, was the thing of, even one, how I dressed. Because most speakers don't look, had the locks and stuff. When they think about speakers, they normally have speakers in suits and stuff. So I started creating a level for my brand. I wanted people to see and connect with my brand. So I told people, this is what I do. I speak off of passion, drive, legacy. You gotta separate yourself from everybody else. So when I ask you guys today, on your dream, on your goal, what do you plan on doing on your dream? What do you plan on doing on your goal? What makes you different? I'm telling you, I'm asking y'all this thing to get you guys going and start thinking right now, because the thing about it, you're looking at a kid, that even when I was in a situation when I was homeless and broke, I still had the vision to take it to the next level. And people were wondering in LA, when I was in California, how is you going to speeches? How is you doing this? How are you making this happen? I started 3 nonprofits up in LA. I ran laps around a lot of people because I was passionate about what I was doing. You got a question? You good? Sure. As a kid, before where I'm from, people was thinking like, how are you getting in a situation like this? How are you getting these wins? Or how is this happening for you? I created a certain level of believing in my vision so much, I started executing on my dream consistently. I took my 3 nonprofits and spread them out and put them in Baltimore. I got 3 nonprofits in Baltimore as well, and I also became a Mentor of the Year award in Baltimore and in LA for 2018. You got a question? From no type of vision, no type of seeing everybody around me that was doing it, I executed on my dream. When I ask people this question, why do you do what you do on a regular basis, and a lot of people can't answer it, when I tell people why I do what I do is because I don't hustle for my first name, I hustle for my last. What that mean to you right there, bro? Yeah, what you think about that quote? You saying that so everybody can hear you back here?
You don't care about your first name, you just want to represent your last name?
Did you hear what he said right here?
No.
Did you hear what he said right there?
No.
Hey, you gotta speak up a little bit, bro.
Don't want to represent your first name, want to represent your last name.
So when I tell people that quote by Damon Dash, that quote said, I don't hustle for my first name, I hustle for my last. You got something to say about it? What you got?
But earlier how you were saying about your legacy, you want people to know about, like, you don't want people to know about how you first got into it. You want people to know how you ended.
Cool. I like that. Clap that. So why I'm keep consistently talking about legacy, and I'm talking about dreams, and I'm talking about goals, and I'm talking about vision. Like how you said, you want people to know as far as the things that follow your journey, not how you started, it's about how you end. So when I say I don't hustle for my first name, I hustle for my last, I start thinking to myself, oh, you got something right here? What you got, bro? Like I told you earlier, when you was listening, I know you was listening because you on point. When I told you as far as my legacy, my dad was on drugs. His dad was on drugs. I'm breaking the chain with my legacy. It's starting with me. From this point on, anybody with the last name that's coming off my genes, off of where I'm from, we ain't on drugs. That's not the narrative that we're gonna have on our people. That's not the mindset they're gonna have on the Carter last name no more. I changed the mindset on when people think about the Carter last name. We ain't thinking drugs, we thinking big. I tell people, don't even call me about nothing that's on TV. Don't call me about what's happening on the Raven game. Call me about goals. When I think of big, I say big, B-I-G, because I'm grinding. Don't call me about what's happening on TV. Don't call me about no foolishness. So when I want you to start thinking about your name, their last name is White. How when people start signing them big checks for you, and people start getting them big goals and them big dreams start happening, they're gonna be calling you Mr. White. So clap it up for me. I appreciate you. You got something right here?
If anybody is homeless and thinks drugs, they can die and stuff like that.
That's possible.
Because drugs are not for kids.
That's possible. That's true. But what's your name? First and last name?
Ariel Harris.
Okay. Can I ask you this question? Have you ever seen a homeless person?
Yes.
Have you ever talked to a homeless person? Let me tell you this. This is coming from a person that was homeless before. When you're homeless, mentally, a lot of times you are defeated. But you have to have the why you do what you do. My why that drove me on a regular, consistent basis was my grandmother. That's your mama?
No.
So why you have to have the why you do what you do. keep it wild while you do what you do in the front, or while you doing what you're doing. Like when you go to school every day, they make your mama proud, right? That's your why.
Because grandmas have to do jobs and work for meals and pay bills.
Exactly. That's fast. So I appreciate y'all for listening. If you got anything that you learned or anything that you got out of here, can you please raise your hand one at a time, or nobody got nothing? Anybody, any questions? Okay, cool. Any questions? Question? Question? Okay, so I'm gonna just call 3 off the top. You right here? You standing right here? You? First and last name?
Alexia White.
Alright, so this is what I want you to do. I'm gonna pick you. Can you come up here? You right here? You right here. Alright, so, and I'm gonna do one of y'all. Come on. Alright, so this is how we're gonna do this. You come in? So this is how we're gonna do this. We're gonna let you go last because you want running. We're gonna let you go first. We're gonna let you go second. We're gonna let my man go third. This is how we're gonna do this. You know your dream? You got a dream? Alright, okay, so what's gonna happen is you're gonna speak your dream and we're gonna make some noise for your dream. You ready? Alright, so you guys say your first name dream. That's cool?
Yes.
Alright, cool. Alright, ready, set, go ahead.
My name is LaDeja Case. My dream is to have a scholarship and go to college.
What college you talking about? Alright, cool. Check this out. Who in here is her friend? You got any friends in here? Okay. Yeah. Right here, you got a couple friends over here. So what I want y'all to do is hold her accountable on looking into an actual college. By next week, she should know 3 colleges that she should go to, right? Can we do that? Can we do that? I'm asking you, can we do that? Yeah. Okay, cool. Can you sit on down for me? You clap it up for me. Alright, come on, bro. Ready? You got a dream? Alright, cool. Come on.
My name is Joshua.
Hold on. Go ahead, bro.
My name is Joshua Thomas, and I want to go to a college and get a doctorate, and I also want to become a marine biologist.
Can I ask you a question? What made you want to add that dream?
Because I like ocean animals.
Ocean animals? Cool. So, who the first person that you knew that told you about that particular dream?
My mom.
Your mom? Okay, cool. Did she support you in your dream already with that? Okay. My man, appreciate you. My man. Clap it up for him.
My name is Alexia White, and my dream is to be a therapist.
So, do you know any therapists? You know a lot? Okay, so how many people that you know in here that how many people in here is her friend? Okay. So, can y'all hold her accountable for her dream? But then, see, the thing about it, what happened to a lot of people is a lot of people put this dream out there and they say they want to do something. Then when they get people that see you, now you have to go do it. You understand? All right, go on and sit on there. Appreciate it. What's your question? All right, just give me one good one. Give me one good one. One good one. So I'm gonna tell you this. Hold on. Yeah. That's gonna get you the one. Wow, come on. You gotta say your first name, last name, and what's your dream?
My name is Kimora Pitts, and my dream is to change the Boys and Girls Club.
Y'all ain't hear that dream? So, how many people in here want the Boys and Girls Club changed in a positive way? So look here, you got a lot of people depending on you in here. You see, I don't want to put that pressure on you, but you got a lot of people depending on you in this situation. So what I challenge you to do, and everybody that's in here watching her, after this is all over, regardless if you win or you lose, I want you to write 5 things down that you want to make a change to. Can you do that? I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a phenomenal day.
We're at Whitehead Boys and Girls Club. I really want to thank you for coming out to speak with our kids today. Talking about your passion is your power was super, super awesome and amazing, and it was right on time, especially as we had our elections today. I think your message really resonated with our children. One of the things that I really wanted to thank you for was some of our children who don't normally talk, Trey White, for example. I could tell that he was listening to the words. And that in and of itself was super, super powerful. I had one of our kids who normally is kind of on cloud nine a lot of the times is what she says. I could tell that she was listening. Sometimes it's hard for us to connect with her, and she's 6 years old. And we don't always think that she knows what we're saying to her. And as she was talking to you, she was sitting over there, as she was talking to you, and one of the questions that she was asking was about homelessness. Now, she was pulling something, and for us, that's a big
Keep more page. And when I got this well, not I'm gonna say young man, but not he's not a young man, but out of this man talking, it's like he made me like get up and dream more, and like I love it.
Malcolm West, and I had a great opportunity of watching him come and speak to the kids. They got a real good dose of energy from him, because they learned that, you know, they're carrying on their own name and they're doing whatever they can to push their legacy and continue whatever they need to really reach their dreams.